So this vlog is all about launching our new charity partnership with End Youth Homelessness. So one of my roles here at MiddletonMurray is to look after our corporate social responsibility and charities. And you probably know, if you've been following MiddletonMurray and things that we do, we get really involved in lots of different charity activities every year, all year long. So everything from running marathons to walking the Great Wall of China, or even last week we joined the Macmillan Coffee Morning that I know is huge across the UK. But for us, this is the first time we've really partnered with one charity, and it's a charity really close to our hearts. They're called End Youth Homelessness, and you'll see a video later on that really explains what they do and the amazing projects that they have. But just to give you a quick overview, obviously at MiddletonMurray we work with young people getting them into their first jobs, so 16 to 23-year-olds, and End Youth Homelessness work with the same age group, so 16 to 23-year-olds, but those who are homeless. So they work mostly on preventing homelessness for that age group, and then secondly working with those who are already homeless, getting them from the first stage of finding them a safe place to live. Secondly, working with them on any mental or physical health problems they might have. And thirdly, getting them to a point where they're ready to go into permanent education, traineeships or apprenticeships or full-time employment. So that's really, the step before what we do here at MiddletonMurray. So I'm really excited to be launching our partnership with End Youth Homelessness today. Once you get to the end of the video, there'll be a link that you can click on if you want to join us in contributing to this charity or just find out even more about what they do.
That's all we are. You watch yourself as quite a small startup, and we facilitate a membership movement of 11 youth homelessness charities all across the UK. So essentially giving them a deposit and covering the first month's rent, so it can stop them from getting into arrears, help them get into private rented accommodation, and kind of give them a bit of a leg up, which for most people sort of think like the parents might do for you. And we're hoping by the end of the next 3 years to have over 700 young people move into private accommodation for the right. And they also need help in learning how to kind of develop those healthy relationships. More often than not, for the last couple of years, their diet will solely have been the McDonald's pound saver menu, so we need to introduce kind of vegetables and that kind of thing into their diet. Obviously the kind of benefits of physical health are very well reported, so you try and get fit, healthy, and once they're at that point, it's so much easier to engage them.
This is something that was inspired really by sort of anecdotes. I live on the Strand, our main office is in the Strand, and it is absolutely awful when you walk up and down there on a daily basis, as I do. The number of homeless people that there are, and what can you do to help them? You can give them a coffee, you can give them sort of money, and then what do you see? You see them there again the next day. It's people of all ages, but I think some of the saddest things that you see are the very, very young people. They look scared. They have no guidance. Obviously, they've run away from home or whatever's happened, their preference is to be on the streets rather than to be back at home. So, you know, you don't know what their backgrounds are. And I look and I just think, you know, there is so much that can be done for these people, and for us it's relatively easy. When I say us, I mean us at MiddletonMurray, because we have a sort of a sausage machine really, that we know that we take young people in and you know, we have a transformative process over a period of 6 weeks which helps them to visualise their future, and then once they're clear on their future, creates a number of steps with them, breaks it down into small manageable steps, and then we support them whilst they take those steps to achieve what they want in their life. But of course these individuals who come to us, you know, they do have a home, they are clothed, they've got those basics, but some of these young people on the street, they just don't. And yeah, I really wanted, it's been bothering me and it's been bothering my team, and we really wanted to find out a little bit more about this and what can we do. And obviously it's not just in London, it's everywhere, but this issue of homelessness and youth homelessness in particular is right on our doorstep, and yet here we are helping tons and tons of young people. And so when we found out about this lovely charity End Youth Homelessness, we really wanted to collaborate with them, and it's been so great that we've been able to work out a partnership, and you're going to see more of that in this vlog. And it's something we're really going to get behind, because once they do their part of the work that they so ably do, and they get them into homes and they get them, you know, to have all of those basics in their life, then they can come to us and we can then put them through our transformative program and get some lovely stories about, you know, how they progress, because our bit is the easy bit, and so you're going to see that. And it really is something that it's just a privilege to be involved in this, so that we can make that type of difference. You know, it makes running a business so much more than just the bottom line.
I think what's really nice about particular partnerships is when there's something that company does day to day that kind of leads into forming that relationship and that partnership. And I think MiddletonMurray is you know, a brilliant example of that. Obviously within your business there's a lot of knowledge about supporting, you know, a range of people, but, you know, particularly young people from perhaps not the kind of best backgrounds, and perhaps slightly more disadvantaged backgrounds, you know, supporting them to succeed, particularly through employment. We have a strong belief that employment is the most sustainable and most effective route out of homelessness for young people. So to be able to work with a company that has a lot of expertise in that area is obviously a really exciting opportunity for us. We are very much a startup, so to be able to work with, you know, experienced companies and kind of experienced brands and organisations, you know, it's brilliant to kind of lend some of your credibility and some of your experience as well. We like to have a bit of fun with it. Our sleep out event, you know, genuinely is a really good evening to get involved in, particularly the event we do in London for our member charity Centrepoint. You know, it's held down on the Greenwich Peninsula, just opposite Canary Wharf. You know, there's a lot of kind of food and drink and music and entertainment involved, and there's a genuine sort of challenge and team building element to it as well.